This part of my life, this little part, is called happiness.
You guys are going to have a great season for 2026. It's going to be the fundamentals of your growth process, okay? You're stepping into your life calling, okay? You got the Buddha card that came out here. So life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth. So for your career, you're going to be stepping into your calling where you find yourself being more so in an alignment as far as what your goals are going to be for your career ambitions, okay? It's going to feel like you're right at home in your career field, okay? Rather you're building for yourself, you're stepping out of your comfort zone to get to your next level. Okay, so rather it be like right now, you guys are like in odd jobs right now, or it could be just like I said, in a career sector that's really not your purpose. You're gonna push yourself to the direction where it aligns with your heart's goal. Okay, so you're gonna have the heart in your career. So not only will you have compassion for other people in your environment, but you're also gonna be in a space where, okay, it may be a little bit of difficulties and challenges to get to your next level. Okay, nothing where it's gonna have you feeling like a sense of resentment towards your new growth process. Okay, it's going to have you like, okay, well, I'm working towards my goal. I'm seeing the process unfold before me. I'm not in the space where I feel like I'm stuck. Okay, you guys could be in a place right now where you feel like you're stuck, or you feel like you're sort of limited as far as like your career growth. Okay, it's sort of like at a capping type of point right now. You're going to have the ambition and also the drive to get to your next level, and also, like I said, being in perfect alignment as far as the direction that you're going for in 2026. Okay, like Hart says, emotional spending, joint finances, being supported. Okay, you're going to be in alignment with yourself, and also you're going to feel that support from your team. Okay, could be from your family environment too as well. Okay, you could have others pushing you into the right direction, giving you that encouragement that is needed. Okay, it won't be just you amping yourself up. You're going to have people that really believe in your goals, people that's going to really believe in your drive, and that's going to give you the energy that you need to sort of push yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay, because you guys are stepping into light bulb moments. Okay, these ideas that you're sitting on right now, some things that you guys are thinking about in a creative space, or it could be just some things in a corporate space where you're stepping out of your comfort zone as far as like, you know, branching into other opportunities, or could be branching into another career division. Okay, you're finally seeing, okay, these light bulb moments, I'm not just sitting on these ideas. Okay, these light bulb moments are going to help you get to your finances. These light bulb moments are going to help you get to your calling as far as like your journey with your career. Okay, they're not just to keep, you know, in your mindset, not using what you have as far as your own gifts to get to your next level. You're finally looking at your gifts. You're finally looking at your talents and say, okay, you know what? I can expand on my talents here. Okay, these light bulb moments are not only going to put you in a space where, okay, you know what, these are great ideas. They're going to help you enable a sense of you know, completion when it comes down to, like, you know, embarking in your new things in your career field. Okay, your new goals, your new drive. Okay, you're going to you're finally going to see that these light bulb moments are assisting you to making your craft a lot more concrete in a stable direction. Okay, once you have your stable direction, you'll be able to get your finances and your money in order. Okay, and you're not going to feel like you're lost in the shuffle when it comes down to your career. Okay, your light bulb ideas is going to help you stand you know, against the pack. Okay, there could be several people that's in your career field, but you're going to have things that set you apart, and with you developing your cutlery, okay, your tools, okay, your business ambitions, your tools to get you to the next level, that's going to sharpen your skills as far as knowing what's successful in the market, and it's going to have you set yourself apart too. Okay, could be, like I said, you guys could be doing some editing. Okay, like I said, you're on social media, if you're doing some things when it comes down to, like, you know, expanding your craft on your business site. Okay, you're making your site stand apart from the rest. Okay, people go onto your site, they're gonna see, okay, wow, this is, like, you know, easy way to get my product. It's an easy way to get my things that I need for my, you know, my day-to-day items that I need. Some of you guys could be, like I said, in the beauty industry, could be, like I said, you know, in the art industry as well, where you're selling your products to you know, many different people around the world. You're not only are you, like I said, looking at your business from a one-track mindset where it's like, okay, I gotta make money. You're not coming from that lack perspective. You're actually doing your growth for yourself to say, okay, you know what, what's going to set my business apart? If I'm a consumer, you're making yourself look at it from a consumer's lens. Would I buy this? If I'm a consumer, would I listen to this? If I'm a consumer, would I invest in this and share this with other people? Okay, you're fine tuning, okay, your business mindset to take you to that next direction. Okay, and with that, you're gonna have the cup. Like I said, that's my Ace of Cup card right here, okay? So that's going to give you overflowing prosperity, full of empty. You're not going to have an empty account. Like I said, you're going to nurture your own business, okay? And people are going to see that you have a wealth of abundance when it comes down to, like I said, taking your services or making sure that things are in alignment with as far as like your products. They're going to find that you give a level of abundance to their needs that they need on a daily basis. Rather that's wisdom, rather that's something that you're selling, okay? They're going to go to you, okay, to say, hey, this person gives me what I need. This person is able to really have me in the right direction when it comes down to, like I said, expanding on my personal growth. Okay, some of you guys could be in a place where, okay, you're being that life coach or that person that gives great advice to people when it comes down to their businesses. Okay, you could be in a direction where you're able to, take your business ideas, business strategies, and sort of lend a helping hand to people who are branching out into your industry. Okay, so you're taking all your life skills, okay, and you're finding a profit in your life skills, okay? Like I said, that's that light bulb moment. So with that light bulb moment, you're finally making sure that you set yourself apart from your competition, okay? You're going to be able to do that, but you got to think outside the box. You got to make sure that you're thinking very clearly to say, okay, you know what? If I'm selling this product, if I'm out here, like I said, marketing myself out here, are people going to be receptive towards what they see? Are people going to be receptive towards what they're buying? Okay, you're really taking a chance to really look at it from a different lens. Okay, you're looking at the market down. You're saying, okay, you know what? With the market being kind of like up and down, okay, with my products, am I going way too high here? Okay, do I need to bring it down to like an effective price where I'm able to make my own profit, but I'm not like highballing myself where it doesn't bring in a profit at all? Okay, so you're really looking and asking yourself hard questions to say, okay, what can get me to this lasting security? Okay, but also make sure that I'm fulfilling towards other people and their needs. Okay, and you guys are going to find that right type of balance. You're going to find that right type of mindset when it comes down to your growth process. Okay, because like I said, slow and steady is the race. Okay, you guys are taking your time to really, have that type of knowledge to put in the right direction when it comes down to your overall growth process, and you're not speed racing. Okay, 2026 is not going to be a level of speed racing. It's going to be a time where you take a step back, okay, and really, meditate on what's going to be your new moves, okay? Like I said, even for, like I said, New Year's resolutions or New Year's time for meditation, sometimes you guys you're going to have to write out what you're looking to grow at, okay? Take those notes, take those, thought process, what you're trying to really grow for your own type of well-being, your own journey, okay? And really think about, different ways to sort of like set yourself apart, okay? It's going to be that, like I said, that slow and steady wins the race. It's going to even be, like I said, for your mindset too, to say, okay, let me not rush into my new beginning. Let me not rush into my, having my talents and just, shoveling through, the normal funnel that normally everybody else goes towards in their own direction, okay? You're taking the time to say, hey, you know what? What are some key strategies, okay, to make my brand powerful? Okay, you guys are all about making your brand powerful. You're all about making, your money last a lot longer. Okay, in an abundance type of way. You're not going to be sugarcoating when it comes down to your finances. Okay, you're not going to be in this place where you have to pay Peter and then rob Paul. On the other hand, you're going to be able to have that continuous growth process, but it's going to come your direction when you take that time to really look and see how you're going to set up your whole business and how you're going to set up your career journey for yourself if you're in the corporate industry, to say, okay, you know what are going to be my steps in this race for myself? Okay, let me not look at other people. Let me focus on my own ambitions. Okay, and when me focus on my own ambitions, I'm going to have my plan and my layout. Okay, what I need to do, and I'm not really stirred with what someone else has going on their side. Okay, because they have their own boundaries, they have their own mindset for their own success. You guys are going to have a strong sense of of knowing as far as where you're going to go as far as like your career ambitions, because like I said, you're going to be in that perfect alignment to take you to that next direction. Okay.
Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant.